Welcome to Pilates. Let's just crack on. You're going to do what you can, modify if you need to. So we're sitting up nice and tall on those sit bones. Hold lightly onto the shins, roll the shoulders back and down. We're lacing up the corset, drawing up that pelvic floor. We're going to roll down from the top of the head. Articulate through, curve the spine over, and roll yourself all the way to sitting, articulating through that vertebra. And again, so we're articulating through the spine. Imagine you're curving over a cake on your lap. Relaxing through the shoulders, squeezing those abdominals in, maintaining that pelvic floor, and just manipulating through the vertebra. We're going to make this one our last one. And come all the way back to sitting. Hold lightly onto the shins. We extend the spine, lift the chest to the ceiling and release. And again, extend that spine, lift the chest and release. So we're thinking upper mid back, still pulling those abdominals in tight, releasing the shoulders back and down. You've got 2 more of these. And last time, we think about lifting up from the sternum, release it here, posterior pelvic tilt. So we articulate through that lumbar vertebra, navel in, come up tall on those sit bones. And again, so just tucking that coccyx under, very small, very slight. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Imagine you'll bring the ribs and the hips closer together. And we've got 1 more. Hold it back there, let go of the shins and articulate all the way to the floor. So we're in that neutral spine. Let me slide down a bit. Activate those obliques into your imprint. Bring the legs to tabletop. Let's toe tap. So we're alternating legs, working from the hip joint. Now we're squeezing that navel in tight, trying not to let that belly bulge. So think about keeping it contained. Bring the arms up to chest height. We add opposite arms up, opposite leg, feel a dead bug. Now lace up through the corset. We're not going to let that belly bulge out. We're relaxing through the shoulders if you can. Double checking those abdominals, maintaining pelvic floor. Okay, you have 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more time. Keep your legs in tabletop. We're going to inhale, nod the head. Exhale, flex up, glide the ribs to the hip. Inhale at the top and exhale, release down. We inhale, nod the head. Exhale, flex up, squeeze that belly in. Inhaling at the top, exhale, release down. Keep going, so it's very similar to a sit-up. We're going to release the shoulders, squeeze that navel tight. Nice and easy. Now think about using through that breath. Okay, on our next one, we're going to stay up there. Option 1, tabletop. Option 2, legs long. Start to pump those arms. We've got the 100. Are you ready? Here we go. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 10. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 20. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 30. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 40. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 50. Squeeze that belly in and out. 2, 3, 4, 60. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 70. Shoulder blades off if you can. And out. 2, 3, 4, 80. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 90. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 100. Hold it. Release the head down. Reach your arms overhead and bring the legs down to the floor. Flex your feet, legs hip distance. Inhale, nod the head, start to move the arms. Option 1, upper thoracic. Option 2, halfway. Option 3, curve up and over. Inhale at the top. Exhale, place that spine all the way down, articulating as you do so. So, I want you to think slow and controlled. I want you to pull that navel in. I need you to relax the shoulders. We're going to really scoot that belly in tight. And think about using those abdominals rather than momentum. Lovely, nice and easy. Double checking through that core. Lovely team. We're going to make this one our last one. And when you're done, from here, 1 arm, circle the arms down by your side. Double check those abdominals. Now, if you've got the strength, squeeze the legs, bring them up. If not, bend the knees, tabletop. There's two options. Okay, we inhale, lift the pelvis. Exhale, release it down. So your cue, you might be going quicker or slower than my cue, that's fine. It's just a little rollover prep variation. Pull that navel in, and it doesn't matter how high that pelvis goes away from the floor. Relaxing through the shoulders, squeezing that navel in tight, nice and easy. We're going to make this our last one, and when you're done, as you release the pelvis, roll yourself up and bring the legs down tall on the sit bones, arms out, shoulders release. Inhale, exhale, rotate to one side, inhale to the center. Other side, exhale, rotate, inhale to the center, and again, exhale, rotate. Inhale to the center, releasing the shoulders, exhale, rotate, navel in and back to the center. One more each side, exhale, rotate, pull back the toes, inhale to the center. Last time, exhale, rotate, navel tight and back to the center. Bend the knees, hands behind you, shoulders back and down. Double check that core. Inhale, exhale, we lift the pelvis. Inhale, release, and again, exhale, we lift. Inhale, release, and again, exhale to lift, navel tight, inhale, release. So we double check, knees in line with middle toe. We're squeezing through the glutes, relaxing through the shoulders. We're going to tighten, add a leg if we can. Exhale, we lift, inhale, release. We change leg, exhale to lift, inhale, release, and again, exhale to lift. Inhale, release. Nice and easy. Exhale to lift. Inhale, release. One more each side. Exhale to lift. Inhale, release. And one more time. Exhale to lift. Inhale, release. Come onto one side. Lift the pelvis. Release the shoulders. Belly in. Super glue your toes. Exhale. Inhale. So it's a little clamp. Release the shoulders. Squeeze your navel in tight. Nice and simple. So we'll really activate through the glutes. That's what you're thinking about. Shoulders release. Using that third boob muscle to keep you up there. Right? Beautiful. Last time, last time. From here, we bring the arms in front. 3/4 plank. Let's push up. Take it down. Push up. Take it down. Push up. Keep going. Down. Push up. I'm going to move myself so you can see. Take it down. Push up. Down. 4 more. We have 4. Push up. 3. Push up. 2. Push up. 1 more. Okay. Other side. Super glue your toes. Release the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. So we exhale. Inhale. Release the shoulders back and down. Squeeze that belly in. Nice and easy. Double check that core and think about those glutes. You have 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one. Come on to all 4. So lengthen, lift one leg, release, bring it in. Change legs. So lengthen, lift the other. Release, bring it in. Lengthen, lift. Navel tight. Release, bring it in. And we lengthen, lift. You know we're going to add opposite arm to leg. Let's go. So we lengthen, lift. Hold it. Release, bring it in. Change leg. Lengthen, lift. Hold it. Release, bring it in. And again, so double check that core. Navel engages. Beautiful, nice and easy. You have 4 more, and it's 4. Release, bring it in, and it's 3. Belly tight. Release, bring it in, and it's 2. Nice, guys. Release. 1 more, and 1. Nice, easy one next. Cat stretch. Here we go. So as you exhale, tuck that pelvis under, articulate through. Inhale, hold it. Exhale, we turn, releasing the spine, neutral navel in tight. Exhale, articulate through. Inhale and hold it. Exhale. Release the shoulders, squeeze that belly in. Exhale. Double check those abdominals. Inhale to hold, exhale. It should feel nice. We're gonna go for one more, and exhale. Double check those glutes. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Come back to neutral, hold that belly in tight. Good job. So sit back, release it off. We sit it back, release it off. A little bit of hip mobility. Sit back, release it off. Nice and easy. Sit it back. Beautiful. Release it off. Keep going, keep going. Sit it back, release it off. Two more. Sit it back, release it off. One more. We sit it back, back to all fours. Now you might want to adjust, shift the knees slightly further back. We're gonna step one leg through to the hand. So step the leg through, we bring it back, other leg. Step the leg through and bring it back. Now if you need to, you can take the hand off the floor to give you a little more room, because you can swing the leg out to the side if that's what the hip wants to do, okay? If not, you can keep the hands planted down and bring it straight through. You're gonna squeeze that belly in, nice and easy. Now you might only get to here, that's okay. You're gonna do what you can. You have one more each side. Now pull that navel tight, release the shoulders. Last one. We're going to squeeze your knees, hook the toes. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Pull that belly tight, shoulders back and down, nice and easy. Double check that core and breathe. You have 4, you have 3, you have 2. One more, stay up there. Can we add a little leg? We take the foot off, release, change leg. Foot off, release. So belly tight, release the shoulders back and down. 4 more, release. 3 more, release. 2 more. Last one. Release it down. Shuffle the knees slightly further back. Extend over the hip. We dip it down, push up. Down, push up. Down, push up. Down. One more. Take yourself all the way down to the floor. Okay, I'm going to move back a little bit so you can see. Widen the arms. Release the shoulders. Lift up that chest. We lift it up, belly tight, and release. And again, we lift it up, navel in and release. So think about 50-pound note between your glutes, butterfly under your navel, squeeze that belly tight. Nice and easy. You have 4 more and release. You have 3 more and release. You have 2 more and release. One more. We're going to place both hands under the head. Same action. Let's go again. So we inhale and exhale. Navel tight. We inhale and exhale. And again. So think about that navel. Pull it in. Shoulders releasing down the spine. Double check through that core. Lovely. 4 more, please. You have 4 and release. You have 3. And release. 2 more, and 2, and release. One more, and 1, and release. Alternating legs, so lift one leg, and release. Change legs, so we lift, and release. Now we're trying to keep the hip bones pushing into the mat. Squeezing that navel in, relaxing the shoulders, away from the ears. Double checking that core, holding it tight. Lovely. We're trying not to rock, side to side if we can help it, and we lift, nice, and release. And we lift, and release. We're gonna go quicker. So we lift, 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 lift. Now pull that belly in. Now the foot is going back down to the floor, but let's keep the foot hovering off. So we're in a permanent state of tension in the glute, lower back. Pull that belly tight, release the shoulders. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands under the shoulders, release the shoulders, widen the legs, laterally rotate. Okay, come up onto the forearms. We inhale, exhale, and again, we inhale, exhale, belly tight, inhale, beautiful, exhale. So this is option 1. Option 2, you start to bring the elbows away from the floor. You pull that navel in, release the shoulders. Option 3, extend the arms completely, but pubic bone has contact with the mat. Now pull that navel in, shoulders, release if you can. Nice and simple. Double check those abs, we hold them tight. Easy. You have 4 more, and release. You have 3 more, and release. You have 2 more, and release. 1 more, but we're gonna stay up there. Relax the shoulders, belly in, arm if you can. We inhale, exhale, change arm. Now if the arm is too much, you don't have to add it, okay? You're gonna squeeze that navel tight. We're trying not to rock the spine side to side, okay? So we're challenging our core, our obliques. Squeeze that belly in tight. How are we doing? Nice and easy, yeah? You're gonna give me 4 more. You have 4, and release. You have 3, and release. You have 2, and release. 1 more, 1 more. Last time here, and release. Release it down. Push yourself up onto all fours. Give me a cat stretch just to release that spine. Have a little wiggle here because it feels really good. Come back to neutral. Hook the toes, relax the shoulder, take it to an elephant or a downward facing dog if you do yoga. Release the shoulders away from the ears and pull that belly in. How are we doing? Nice and easy. Okay? From here too. Bend the knees, release it down, push back. And again, bend the knees, release it down, push back, navel in. So we're moving from our quadrant to our elephant. Pull that navel in tight, relax through the shoulders. Lovely. Nice and simple. You've got 1 more. You're gonna hold that elephant. All right, release it here. Let's bring the leg in. Then the knees, squat, sweep the arms up, release the shoulders. So, 1 arm above, 1 arm below, center. And again, change. 1 arm above, 1 arm below, and center. Belly in. Change. And center. Change. And center. Abs are tight. We change. And center. Nice and easy. We change. And center. 4 more. Change. And center. 3 more. Change. Navel in. And center. 2 more. And we change. And center. 1 more. Navel tight. And center. Bend the knees. Straighten the legs forward, fold. Let that head release down, little rest. Now, you can bend and straighten alternating legs just to get a deeper stretch into the hamstring. We bend the knees, roll yourself all the way to standing. Arms out, let's take the right arm over, back to the center. Change side, so left arm over, back to the center, navel in, and right arm over, back to the center. And again, we take the left arm over, back to the center. 1 more each side, and Right arm over, back to the center. Last time. Back to the center. So we take the right arm up. Rotate the chest to the floor. Open up through the arms. Come back and into the center. We take the arm up. Rotate chest to the floor, to the hawk. Come back and into the center. And again. So we flex. Rotate. Front and center. And we flex. Rotate. Front and center. Release the arms. Team, inhale, exhale, roll down from the top of the head. Now bend the knees so you're working into that lower spine. We inhale here, exhale, uncurl, articulate through, release the shoulders. We're going again. Inhale, exhale to roll down, articulate. Bend the knees, come into the back. We inhale here, exhale, uncurl. Restack, sacrum to cranium, release the shoulders. One more time, inhale, exhale, roll down. Squeeze the navel in, release the shoulders here. We inhale, exhale, uncurl. Double check that core, roll yourself to standing, release the shoulders, guys. You are done, well done. It was a quick 20-minute Pilates flow, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You take care, please stay safe. It's great to see you. Thank you so much.